In today's news, the Royal Virgin Islands Police Force retrieves possible cocaine packages. Officers examining packages from the Rotown ferry dock. What exactly happened to Detective Sergeant Paul France? Public is still awaiting autopsy results. Governor Rankin says, and I quote, precisely what occurred is not yet clear. Island-wide power outage on Virgin Gorda continues, and he says he's ready. That's JIMON ahead of his DISCUS event at the Pan Am Games. Also in the Pan Am Games, LETTSOME 15th overall after one day of races. Day 2 was cancelled due to weather. A Virgin Islands story will be told through Culture and Tourism Month. We have the details of this and so much more when 284 News returns.
Father Jesus, that line here long like church service.
Alright, do enjoy the rest of the day. Next customer line, please. Wait, hold on a second.
Yes, Sonny boy, come, yes, son.
Good morning.
Good morning, Sonny boy. Hold on there. You must have cut front of people.
It's okay, I'll take care of it.
What? No man fit can.
How may I assist you?
Yes.
You want top of power?
You want top of power?
Join the prepaid party with CCT and enjoy more affordable data plans, more top-up promotions, more savings with hero bundles, and more value for your money each and every Tuesday with Top Up Turn Up Tuesday. Visit a CCT store today or anywhere CCT Top Up is sold and top up your phone.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. You want top up or?
Hello everyone and welcome to this edition of 284 News. It is Monday, October 30th, 2023. I'm Ron Grant, bringing you the very latest out of Tortola in the Virgin Islands. Thank you so much for joining us, and a happy Monday is wished to each and every one of you. Beginning our newscast on the local scene here in the Virgin Islands. In a statement, the Royal Virgin Islands Police Force have confirmed that they have retrieved possible cocaine packages from the Rotown ferry terminal. The discovery took place yesterday, Sunday, October 29, 2023. The statement from the Royal Virgin Islands Police Force said, and I quote, officers of the Royal Virgin Islands Police Force responded to reports of floating packages in the water by the Rotown ferry terminal earlier today, which is yesterday, October 29th. Retrieved were 7 wrapped packages suspected to be cocaine. The packages are being examined and processed by officers. Additionally, the force has appealed to anyone with information to come forward, stating, and I quote, anyone with information regarding the origination of these packages or knows of anyone in possession of such packages that can assist officers with investigations or acts to contact the Royal Virgin Islands Police Force Intelligent Unit at 368-9339. As usual, they said their investigations are ongoing. On yesterday, Sunday, October 29th, 2023, at approximately 5:59 p.m., the generator on Jos Van Dyke encountered a malfunction, causing an island-wide power outage. As of today, Monday, that power outage continues. Officials from the BVI Electricity Corporation have since issued an official statement stating, and I quote, Jos Van Dyke experienced an island-wide power outage today that was as a result of a moderate malfunction on the generating set powering the island. Residents would recall that this generator set is a temporary measure that is being utilized until repairs can be completed on the subsea cable that was damaged and usually supplies the island with power. As of this evening, that's yesterday, several steps are being taken to restore the power on the island in the coming hours. It is of course unclear how long the island-wide outage is expected to last. Additionally, the corporation urged residents of their efforts to restore power, stating, and I quote, please be assured of the BVI-EC's focused and sustained effort to provide the residents of Jos Van Dyke with power as soon as possible. We will keep you updated on the progress as more information becomes available. Please, they said, accept our sincere regret for the inconvenience caused. Additional updates will be provided. Continuing on, Some 2 weeks after his body was found in a submerged vehicle in Rotown, Tortola, the public is still awaiting the autopsy results of former Detective Sergeant Paul France, a UK officer who served in the Royal Virgin Islands Police Force. Now, the autopsy was conducted on Monday, October 16, 2023. However, recent inquiries with the Royal Virgin Islands Police Force stated, and I quote, "We have received the autopsy results. Yes, we are awaiting other test results. Additionally, the force said, and I quoted, stated that the results of the examination could not be disclosed and that more information will be provided once the investigation has concluded." Now, viewers, at a recent press conference, Commissioner of Police Mark Collins said, and I quote, "I have nothing at the moment that suggests that any foul play has taken place. We have trolled CCTV, we have eyewitnesses, we have spoken to the people that he was immediately with before." Additionally, Collins said, and I quote, "I'm not going to go into the investigation because the file will be made available, of course, to the coroner's court. But to answer your question, I don't think he's the type of guy that would have committed suicide." Now, Governor Rankin, who was also at the press conference, supported Collins' claim by stating, and I quote, "I can state that there is so far no evidence that his death was as a result of foul play," adding, "Precisely what occurred is not yet clear." Police Commissioner Mark Collins added that the investigation was ongoing. More details to come as the story develops. Viewers, up next, we have more on the local scene. We'll be right back after a quick commercial break.
At Higher BVI, we're not just about business. We're about empowering lives, and that is because we aspire to inspire. By choosing us, you're supporting a company that believes in equal opportunities, diversity, and community growth. Our mission goes beyond profit. It's about providing HR solutions, fostering talent, and leaving a positive impact. Join us in building a better future, a better BVI. Choose Higher BVI, where your support isn't just a transaction, it's a transformation. Together, we're changing lives in these beautiful Virgin Islands. Catch all the action from the 2023 NFL games with CCT Live on various channels, including ESPN Channel 412, ESPN2 Channel 413, Telemundo Channel 315, and Fox Channel 304. When you subscribe to any CCT Fire plan, you'll automatically bundle CCT Live. For more information, visit your nearest CCT store or give us a call at 444-4444. Choose CCT Live and enhance your game day experience.
This November, the sun rises on the northernmost island of the Virgin Islands and shines over an unforgettable 3-day experience. The Caribbean's most anticipated food festival, the Anegada Lobster Festival. The 24th to the 26th of November, the island's best restaurants present their best lobster dishes and other delicacies while you and 3,000 of your closest friends soak up the sun. Enjoy music from top bands, seaside activities, and win awesome prizes. There's nothing quite like the Anegada Lobster Festival. The 24th to the 26th of November. Book a room or catch a boat and be there. You'll see, it's the taste and fun you need.
Only in Anegada, it's the best you will ever. It's a fun time together, wanted to last forever.
When you're in need of air conditioning, installation, repairs, or replacement services, Markinson Air Conditioning and Refrigeration has the professional technicians, equipment, parts, and ACs to get the job done right. Markinson Air Conditioning and Refrigeration carries top brands like Daikin, Aircon, Mitsubishi, and more. We're open Monday to Saturday from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Located in Fish Bay. Telephone 340-4114 or 343-9511. Markinson Air Conditioning and Refrigeration, providing exceptional services to the British Virgin Islands since 2015.
At VI Motors, we've got it. All your vehicles, we've got it. All your auto parts, we've got it. Everything you need, we've got it.
We've got oil. In stock. We've got batteries. In stock. We've got tires. In stock. Even brakes. Yes, sir. Yes! VI Motors, pioneering the automotive industry in the Virgin Islands since 1966 with leading brands like Toyota, Chevy, and Honda. We even do custom orders. We have all the top brands in automotive parts as well, so you know you're getting quality. Come visit us at Duff's Bottom, Tortola. Go to our website at vimotors.com or just call us at 494-2496. Remember, VI Motors, we've got it. All your vehicles, we've got it. All your auto parts, we've got it. Everything you need, we've got it. We've got it.
Welcome back, viewers, and thank you so much for sticking with us. Continuing on the local scene, the Honorable Kai M. Reimer, representative for the 5th District and the Committee to Keep District 5 Alive in collaboration with, I quote, Under the Tent at Toddy's in Humptomscut, has announced the launch of the 5th District Breakfast Club. This initiative, set to begin on November 1st, aims to provide free breakfast to students in the 1st District from 6:30 a.m. Monday through Friday. Now, the Committee to Keep District 5 Alive is spearheading this initiative, with a focus on nurturing young minds and fueling their potential. Students are encouraged to bring their reusable flasks for tea as part of the breakfast offering. In a recent social media post, Reimer urged members of the community to support the initiative to ensure that no child starts their day hungry. For more information or to offer support and sponsorship, interested parties can reach out at 284-499-5565. Again, that number to support this cause is 499-5565. The Virgin Islands government is being urged to present a plan that inspires hope and garners the support of people. This call comes from the Honorable Melvin Mitch Turnbull, representative for the 2nd District, who believes that such a plan is a crucial aspect of effective leadership.
I have simply a charge to the government of the Virgin Islands that in order to be an effective leader, you must first have a plan. And I believe the lack of planning, the lack of vision, the lack of the ability to lay out a subjective plan that the people of the Virgin Islands can buy into, or you can lead by example and show that you are getting things done to move the economy that we have spoken about, to move the educational system, to move the fishing and farming industry, to move the tourism industry, to even develop our infrastructure and our roadways, and especially our healthcare. These are the things that we need to do. Leadership leads by example.
Turnbull expressed concern over the reactive nature of the territory systems in a recent press conference held by His Majesty's loyal opposition. He emphasized the importance of adopting a proactive approach to address the territory's recurring and long-standing issues.
We are waiting to react to the next storm, or react to the next flood, or react to the next healthcare scare, and then you are acting to do something. We need leaders in the BVI, in this community, and in this country where people can know that they have a vision, they understand the issues that are faced in each individual in the territory.
On the topic of delivering results, Turnbull underscored the need for leaders to take personal responsibility. He urged them to set aside excuses and focus on accomplishing basic tasks.
But we see this continuous amount of excuses, and this continual amount of reasons why things can't happen in our BVI, and it continues to concern me, because if you can tell me as a leader every reason why I can't get the resolve, or I can't get action based on something that is needed, water, infrastructure, school education supplies for our teachers, healthcare, if I can't get these simple things done, tourism, the biggest area in tourism here on the Tortola side of the BVI is King Garden Bay and Bruce Bay. Why can't we get some attention towards some places that have been proven to provide revenues to the territory, and clean it up and make it pristine again and preserve it? Why are we ignoring the simple things? But we're filled with excuses and reasons why we can't do it. We are blaming the Procurement Act, we're blaming finance, we're blaming the ministries, we're blaming persons here and there. But as a leader, you have to take the responsibility, and I'm asking the government to to take the responsibility. And the things that need to be brought back to the House of Assembly for amendment, let us bring them back. The opposition is here to help facilitate those things, because at the end of the day, what we are finding is that people in this BVI, and I too realize that we are completely stagnant. There is nothing happening in this BVI.
Director of Culture, Dr. Catherine Smith, said the month of activities will begin on November 1st and will be observed under the theme Our Virgin Islands Story, Tell Your Story. Activities planned for the month will also highlight historical significance of key heritage sites in the Virgin Islands. This is, of course, in observance of Culture and Tourism Month, which will begin on November 1st. Of course, a calendar of activities have been released, and the value, of course, is focused on preservation and promotion of VI culture. Take a look at this report. Dr. Smith said, and I quote, "This year's Culture and Tourism Month will see the return of staples such as the BVI Lit Fest, Cultural Food Fair Extravaganza, Fungi Festival, and the Anegada Lobster Festival. Emphasis will be also placed on cultural education, which is a topic that is always relevant." Dr. Smith said in honor of the recently designated national heroes and forefathers, there will also be an evening of performance titled Remember My Name. There is also, she said, an emphasis on key and significant heritage sites within the Virgin Islands. The director added, there will also be the film screening and awards ceremony for the 284 Excellence Film Competition. As we can see, there are many creative ways through our culture and creative arts and through our cultural heritage to tell authentic stories. Junior Minister of Culture and Tourism, the Honorable Luce Hodge Smith, is encouraging the entire territory to participate in as many of the scheduled events and activities as possible. Honorable Hodge Smith said, and I quote, "The focus of the month is to highlight telling our story as Virgin Islanders is very important, as our story helps to preserve our culture and heritage. Telling our story also allows us to share with the guests to our shores the uniqueness of our islands and our people." The junior minister also mentioned that there will be exciting and engaging activities organized throughout the territory to ensure that the cultural exchanges will be accessible to all residents. She said this year, a conscious effort was made to ensure activities are staged on our sister islands of Virgin Gorda and Jos Van Dyke. It is super important, she said, that opportunities are afforded to everyone throughout the territory to participate, learn something new, and further establish an appreciation of what is Virgin Islands culture and heritage. The month of activities include the opening ceremony scheduled to take place on November 1st at 5:30 p.m. at the St. Philip's Anglican Church, Ruins and Heritage Site in the historic village of Kingston. The month-long activities will also provide educational opportunities for the public to gain further insight on the cultural landscape in the Virgin Islands through the organization of virtual panel discussions titled Cultural Education Through the Lens of the Literary Arts Literature in the Virgin Islands and Cultural Education Through the Lens of Culinary, Performing, and Visual Arts. These panel discussions will be streamed live on the government's official Facebook page. The Department of Culture has put together a list of cultural books and will be donating these books throughout the school's education sector as yet another cultural education initiative. Other activities, including an evening of performance in honor of the recently designated national heroes titled Remember My Name, and film screenings and awards ceremony at the 284 Excellence Film Competition. There will also be a cultural food fair extravaganza that is expected to be a true cultural experience and return to the dynamic Fungi Fest on Jos Van Dyke, Virgin Gorda, and Tortola. The month will culminate with the Anegada Lobster Festival and a closing ceremony at the Stickit in Long Look. Viewers, up next we have more on the local scene. We'll be right back after a quick commercial break.
Angie, how can I get my claims paid quick? Rent's due next week.
CG processes 99% of claims within 5 days. Remember when I was hang gliding with those goats? I caught a gust of wind and flew right into a moving car. Every appendage was in the cast, and they paid fast and fairly. That's what I get for trusting a man with a mustache and an eye patch. Now I gotta go. I'm meeting the guy who bedazzled my toes.
99% of claims are processed within 5 days. CG Insurance. Good like that.
Catch all the action from the 2023 NFL games with CCT Live on various channels, including ESPN Channel 412, ESPN2 Channel 413, Telemundo Channel 315, and Fox Channel 304. When you subscribe to any CCT Fire plan, you'll automatically bundle CCT Live. For more information, visit your nearest CCT store or give us a call at 444-4444. Choose CCT Live and enhance your game day experience.
was my new car. Guess I'm back on my bike.
Your bike? CG offers new car replacement. Remember my monster truck days? Well, one night I attempted a 50-foot pogo double backflip. I landed it and went to karaoke. It wasn't until afterward that my car got hit by that fisherman. He gave me some great mahi-mahi though. Anyway, they paid fast and got me in a new car. Now call a cab. I want you to meet my alpaca guy.
New car replacement for the first year of ownership. CG Insurance. Good like that.
Welcome back, everyone, and thank you so much for sticking with us. You're watching 284 News out of Tortola in the Virgin Islands. On to the final leg of our newscast on the matter of sports. British Virgin Islands athlete JIMON Gums will be gearing up to participate in the men's discus throw finals at the 2023 Pan American Games in Santiago, Chile. Today, Monday, October 30th, our 284 Media's Kamal Haynes spoke with Gums ahead of the event that is scheduled for 6:30 p.m. BVI time. Gums expressed that he is ready to compete and said once he delivers on his techniques during his 3 attempts, he is confident of landing a decent throw.
You know, as you said, our awesome season started off with a bang and just maintained and kept going. And I'm just happy for the opportunities that are given to me from Team BVI because, you know, of my hard work. At least I know it's paying off somewhere. And, you know, leading into the games, you know, before we had CAC, and I had a pretty good performance in the shop. Not so much in the discus, so it's like, it's kind of ironic how now I get to throw discus alone, but you know, when I was in CAC, I had a good time in the shot. So, you know, although it's only one event, you know, I'm just hoping for the best. You know, the plan is always, you know, just 3 throws, 3 big swings, just you know, just put it all together and see how far that takes us. So I'm really excited. And I don't know if you see the lineup yet, but it's a pretty stacked lineup. So to make here, you definitely would have had to been like on top of your game. And so it's more than experience at this point for me, because yes, I'll be, you know, with the big dogs, you could quote unquote say, but I really think that I could like shake something up if I put one together. So I just have to have the confidence in myself that I could do this, and you know, as I say, see how far that takes us, but I'm ready.
Gums also addressed the weather conditions in Chile, which is forecasted to be around 15 degrees Celsius with wind speeds between 14 and 19 kilometers per hour around the time of his event.
Goes back to being warm, staying warm. Definitely gonna have to layer up. I look at the weather, I think it's gonna be like 65 degrees, cloudy, so you know the cold's not going anywhere. And then too, it's windy, so you know, it's just most importantly just keeping my hands as warm as possible, because we have to get the best feeling on discus as possible. Putting my hands in my pocket, you know, every time I throw, go in the ring, throw, come back out, put on my jacket or something. I'll definitely have to layer up because, you know, this is a different kind of cold, different kind.
You may need some hot water or something.
Yeah, I might have to put some hot water in my bottle and just, you know, just hold on. But yeah, I think I'll be adequately prepared for sure.
As it relates to his competition, JIMON said he is excited to clash with some of the big names, which include Frederick Darkreese of Jamaica, who is ranked 6th in the world in the discus throw.
It's been good. I was just amazed just looking around and seeing, you know, the scenery, the people, you know, and it's just like something that's very exciting for me, getting to compete in somewhere new. And then too, as I said earlier, you know, it's different levels of competition out here. So I'm really excited to compete with the best of them. Shakeout went good, had a good session. Obviously, when you're trying to discuss, you know, you can't feel your hands because it's so cold, but you know, at the end it got better, you know, just technically focusing on some stuff. But so far everything has been good, can't complain. I'm excited, ready to go.
Haynes also spoke to JIMON's Northwestern State University coach, Mike Himmerman. Himmerman expressed confidence in Gums' mental ability to overcome the cold weather conditions and said he expects the BVI lander to give his all while on the field.
The biggest obstacle we're going to have to face is the cooler weather. DJIMON doesn't like the cooler weather, and this is cold weather for him, so that would probably be our biggest obstacle. But I think he'll, you know, kind of block that out. He's been very good mentally on things like that. And when he gets warmed up and everything's ready to go and it's time to go, he'll be ready to go. Yeah, there are windows that I'd say we set, you know, like a parameters of between a certain distance. You know, you get 2 distance, a low distance and a high distance. And I think he kind of has done that because he might have put too much pressure on himself this last year at the end of his NCAA season, and it didn't work so well. So I think he's going in a little bit more open-minded. At the CACs, he had a really good meet, and in the shot put, he had okay meet in the discus, but a really good meet in the shot put. And I think his goal going in there was just, being aggressive in the ring, doing some things technically correct, and then basically I heard him say grip and rip, and that's been his goal, and that's what he's been working on all fall. Strength levels, that's one of our biggest concerns, is getting his strength levels up, which he's addressed them, really well. I couldn't expect anything more from him this year. And then some of the few things that we need to tweak in the technique of both his throws, the shot put and the discus. He's done a very good job of fixing what he needed to fix, and he's been throwing really far in practice. So, I have some numbers that I think he could throw, but it's just what we're feeling like that given day. And I say he's what he's feeling like. If he's ready to rock and he's locked in mentally, he could throw some very big numbers. And like he always says, he likes letting the throws talk for themselves.
And also in Chile, BVI sailor Thad LETTSOME finished day one of races in the dinghy ILCA 7 final at the 2023 Pan American Games in Chile on Saturday, with a ranking position of 15th out of 22 participants. Our 284 Media's Kamal Haynes is on the ground in Santiago, Chile, and filed the following report. Take a look.
Having nice amount of load into that.
The conditions on day one of competition was certainly much different in comparison to the previous days experienced by Thad LETTSOME during his practice sessions. And after a slow start by the BVI sailor in race 1, he sailed his way back to finish strong in 14th. Race 2 also presented LETTSOME with a few early challenges, but he persevered to finish that race in 17th. LETTSOME's 2 races gave him an overall ranking position of 15th at the end of day 1 with a score of 31, the cumulative total of his positions in races 1 and 2. After both races, LETTSOME spoke to Todd Van Sickle of the BVI Beacon and recapped how the races went from his point of view.
So we did 2 out of our 10 races today. The first one was alright, about somewhere in the middle. Fighting back the whole time though after picking the wrong side. Second race, went to the correct side but did not have the start I wanted, so I was fighting back the whole time from behind. So hopefully that can be my drop race.
LETTSOME also spoke about the conditions on the day.
Today it was, medium to windy. Still the same big swell, very choppy, more overcast, kind of cold. And what we saw is the breeze persistently shifting to the right, which is something we haven't quite seen yet. But it means that the right side was overall more favorable.
As it relates to his plans for races on day 2, LETTSOME had the following to say.
Well, it's one of our goals, one of our process goals is to what we call pull the trigger earlier, trim in the main sheet faster. I was just late on trimming in. The setup was good, spacing was good, the area was good, but just have to get going earlier. So that'll be on the front of it.
Leading the race standings at the end of day 1 is Pedro Fernandez of Puerto Rico with a score of 4 after finishing in 1st and 3rd respectively in the 2 races. LETTSOME will continue sailing on Sunday, October 29th at around 2:22 p.m. BVI time in the dinghy ILCA 7 opening series races. Reporting for 284 News, I am Kamal Haynes.
Now, unfortunately for Thad and other competitors, weather conditions resulted in the cancellation of all races on day 2 on Sunday, and races were set to resume on Monday, October 30th. We will have those results in tomorrow's newscast. Viewers, that is it for today's news roundup. Be sure to follow us for your daily news updates at 284media.com, and of course, like us on Facebook at 284BVI, on Instagram and Twitter. I'm Ron Grant. I'll see you again tomorrow. Have a safe and enjoyable evening. Happy Monday to you all. Goodbye.